under one big umbrella in terms of learning, infrastructure, framework, payments, and many issues to accomplish the ultimate goal for our country and for our region.
A first step into the space of crowdfunding and taking Thailand further from the angle of innovation, social development, entrepreneurship, and of course developing more business or investment for Thailand.
I think events like this are a great starting point. You just need to keep it going, and you need to start someplace and move forward.
I think this has been a phenomenal summit. The organizing team has pulled together everybody from regulators to startup to interested parties.
Pitch Perfect starts at 5 o'clock, and that session is a session where the startup step on stage. Given 3 minutes, they are up here to pitch their ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're from Indonesia.
It's been a great summit. Got a chance to meet old friends and make new friends, and to learn quite a bit about what's happening in Thailand.
You put on a very impressive show as always, and that is something I've experienced before. So I think you've mustered a tremendous amount of support. There's two terrific sponsors here,
especially for startups, for the small guys. And if crowdfunding was to be successful, that potentially helps provide easier access to funding for small projects, for startups. That could only be a good thing.
The conference on the equity crowdfunding, it's an eye-opener for many of our entrepreneurs. At the same time, for us, the regulators, it's also a sharing experience of how the best practice are being done elsewhere apart from Thailand.
I think that we gain more confidence that crowdfunding is something that it's not just a flavor of the month type thing. It's something that the regulator would really push through. And it will solve a lot of social and commercial problems in Thailand for financing.
We support all the crowdfunding in Thailand. Support for many business for the e-commerce.
So next, I hope the crowdfunding is actually is very beneficial for young technopreneurship in Indonesia.
But it's the main aim that we would like to be connecting, it's connecting spot or alternative for the investment, for the great idea, people who are willing to invest and to grow on together.
Institution, they might use this channel to get in to the startup,
We relax on the qualification of the issuers, so we rely on the funding portals to do some due diligence to check whether they are in existence, they are not a fraud, they are not a paper companies, they have the real projects, something.
It's mixing together. It's not only one way or one approach. It's the combination of the mechanism that you already have in today's world.
I think it's important to know what space you are getting into and understand the differentiation that your product is creating. The space.
Innovation, creative economy is the tools and its benefit, and crowdfunding is a vehicle to do that.
I think it's a trend of the world, and of course Thailand also embark on that trend, and we think that we have to monitor and try to recognize those who have the awesome idea.
Thailand, we are looking at and taking action, in fact, at Indonesia, Jakarta, and that is another country, another vital country in across Asia that we're working together with the local team to promote crowdfunding. And we love to see that crowdfunding is being well adopted based on the direction of what they really wanted to do in terms of innovation, supporting the community, driving crowdfunding as a very strong alternative, as a very good tool to grow this country into the world space. There are lots of hidden talent within Indonesia that I believe I can, together with the whole team of people who believe crowdfunding can support the industry in Indonesia. Check us out at www.cfasia.org and do join us at the Indonesian event. As delegates of Thailand Summit, you're going to enjoy very special rate to be a part of this crowdfunding summit in Indonesia, Jakarta. See you.